Good morning, YouTube. Today is March 5th, and this is March, the best season for the sports fans out there. Good morning, fellas. How are you?
Good morning.
Good morning, Ray. Good morning.
I need a little bit more energy out of you boys. It's March. Spring is sprung.
It is a beautiful day out here in Pittsburgh already. It's already too hot to stand on the deck.
Love that. We'll get into where it's not too hot this week in the country. If you like snow, don't go to Pittsburgh. You got to go a little bit more west, but it still snows in the U.S. We'll get into that. But yeah, guys, can't believe it. March already. College basketball fans, March Madness, bracket busters, bubble, first in, first out. It is great time to be alive.
No, yeah, this is the last. I'm pretty sure this is the last weekend, or might even kick off the conference tournament. Some of them this weekend. So this is a good time of year. A lot of people do like it. Maybe we'll get the guru back on here, getting some predictions, make everybody some money.
Ooh, I'd like to make some money. These interest rates aren't helping anyone, so maybe we need to switch to a sports gambling. I don't know if you know this or not, but you are allowed to file your IRS taxes as a professional gambler if you get off all of your income, I guess, is your job from gambling. I think, didn't you have a buyer that was a professional gambler, Tom?
Yeah, he didn't qualify.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
He was a loser.
Oh, I would assume most professional gamblers, is that a self-employed, just Schedule C?
Yeah, you see it right on there. They 1099 you.
Yeah, okay. That 1099W or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I rarely get those at the casino. I'm usually a loser as well.
Yeah, I would say the general public mostly loses, so don't count on that as your income.
I wonder what kind of write-offs you got as a gambler.
Yeah.
What kind of write-offs you claiming?
Well, I actually saw a reel, and if you are a professional gambler, you could go to the Super Bowl and write that off as a business expense. So
R&D, baby, R&D.
Just saying. All right, boys, before we get into our topic, which is how much home can you afford making $50 an hour and what that all means to us, we want to talk about our big event coming up to our BHHS agents and family. I don't know if everyone's aware or not, but April 8th is the Great American Eclipse. Here in Pittsburgh, we are not going to get a full eclipse. We just got to head a little bit west. And our man over with our sister company, People First, Casey, is throwing a big party at the Howland office. So any agents, bring the kids, bring the family, come hang out, music, hot dogs, hamburgers. Let's watch that moon go across the sky, cut in front of that sun. Casey does have those special glasses if you need them. So pretty excited about this. April 8th, 1 o'clock. Let us know if you want to come by. It's going to be a good time.
Do you know what day of the week that is, Ryan?
It's a Monday, I believe. It's the Monday of Masters week. So it will be Masters day one practice round. I think it's opening day for the the Guardians, whatever the hell they call them up there now.
It's be chaos then. Absolute chaotic kind of day. Will they continue to play as it goes dark?
They pushed it back to 5 o'clock.
Smart.
So they pushed opening day back for Cleveland. I believe all the schools in the Cleveland area are off. It's a pretty good event. I don't think we're going to see another full eclipse like this in our area for 300 years or something. So get outside. As they say online, go smell grass for a day, get away from the computer and see some nature. So other thing I wanted to talk about, getting into our sister company, People First and West Penn Financial. We are affiliated with the local BHHS franchise with 60 offices, I believe, across the region. And we cover Northeast Ohio and Western Pennsylvania. And this was just a quick I did a Google Maps. I know we got offices over in Fairlawn. I know we got offices in Punxsutawney, and that's just a hell of an area that our local company covers. So if you need to buy a home, you need a mortgage, give us a call. We got you covered. And then getting into that snow I was talking about, That blizzard out west last week, it sounds like there's more snow coming. But the Sierra Nevadas, I don't know if you guys saw the video over the Donner Pass. I can see why the Donner Party didn't make it back in the 1800s. I believe they got stuck with a winter like this. And stay safe if you're out west.
It's kind of crazy to see some of those cars completely buried, and you see like big Ford F-150s with just the point of their windshield wiper that you could see. I mean, it's kind of
Tom,
wild.
I was watching the 18-wheelers not be able to do anything over the weekend, so that was pretty crazy.
It's kind of wild seeing how much snow is actually falling and then looking at it next to a structure.
Am I the only one that looks at all that snow and thinks fun? Am I the only one?
I don't know, 12 feet, I don't know, is fun. Maybe 12 inches is fun.
Get a snowmobile. You know,
I got five
like,
more weeks to have a kid. Maybe my mind will change at that point.
Yeah, but I mean, and take the trip west, load the kids up in that airplane. You know, Utah, Colorado, whatever.
If snow was warm, I think it'd be a little bit more fun.
Snow would be great if it was warm. I would love snow.
That would be fun, like a thick foam party, you know, like if foam was thick and you could stay on top of it, that'd be cool.
I would love to be in a swimming pool in the Dominican Republic, just blizzard. But all right,
maybe Elon could get us there one day.
We got the fun out of the way. Now we're going to get into it. You know, a lot of folks these days talk about how much can I afford. Obviously, home affordability is big on the docket coming into 2024. So we wanted to get out to you a real life scenario, and you guys can jump in here. I will talk you through my little sheet that I made for us here, but this is for a buyer that makes $50 an hour. All right. So when a loan officer is calculating income, we're going to take your $50 an hour. We're going to times that by 80 hours because you work 40 hours a week. You're probably getting paid every other week, twice a week, or once every 2 weeks, whatever it may be. It's probably going to be 80 hours. You're probably going to get either 24 or 26 pays a year. This hypothetical buyer got 26 pays. So $50 an hour equals gross yearly income of $104,000 a year. That $104,000, we divide that by 12 months. And for mortgage purposes, this buyer got $8,666 as monthly income. I lose anyone yet? We good? We solid?
That's a good explanation.
Perfect. Now, there's a debt to income ratio in our great mortgage world. So we're going to take $8,666, that monthly qualifying income. We're going to multiply that by 45%. That's going to give us $3,899 of allowable debts, including a new mortgage that we can qualify for. All right. So buyer's like, all right, I make $50 an hour. I can have $3,899 a month of debt. So buyers mostly have debt. This hypothetical situation, we got a car payment, we got student loans, we got some credit cards. They got $1,500 a month in debt before we add in the new home. So we deduct the $1,500 off that $3,899, and that means this buyer can qualify for a monthly payment of $2,399. That's it. That would be their max qualification. So it tells the buyer how much they can qualify for. But now this is when we come into the picture, right? We need to qualify the buyer. We need to figure out how much payment that gets them, because there's taxes, there's insurance, there's all kinds of things that go into this monthly mortgage payment. So let me take you back to my trusty Agent One app that I pulled up real quick here. And you guys can chat amongst yourself while I do this.
I think it's nice that you're like breaking it down and showing agents and consumers of how it actually breaks down, because people, I think, think they're making that $8,000, that they can afford a lot more, just because it is based off of that. But we do have to add all the other debts into the picture: student loans, credit cards, car. I think that's where some people do get tripped up.
So we went to our Agent One app. Great add-on there, Tom. Again, our monthly mortgage was $2,399 was the max. Here we are, $2,336 is the payment. This is a $300,000 house. This is with 5% down. And the buyer would be bringing the close about $30,000 with an APR of 7.21. So it's close. This buyer's close, but they make $104,000 a year. They have $1,500 of debts on top of the mortgage. They can buy this $300,000 home.
No, that's a great scenario. I feel like that is a common scenario here in this market as well. Somebody making around that type of money and having those types of debts is often what we see at that level. So
we can work up these scenarios for anyone. We're going to start this as a bit of a little series. Tom is going to take the next one. Anth will then take the next one. They're going to come up with any scenarios they would like, and they're going to explain to you how much you'll qualify for, because that's the name of the game, especially in today's world. And the home affordability, it's what everyone has on their mind.
Yeah. Affordability is probably the biggest thing in the market. So making sure the client qualifies is one thing, but then making sure that it's affordability for their personal life, because we don't look at their expenditures as far as vacations and how they live their day to day. We just look at credit and the new mortgage we're trying to lend. So
absolutely. As I always say, numbers don't lie. So give us a call this week if you need any pre-approvals or figure out how much you will qualify for. And we will see everyone April 8th, Warren, Ohio, Howland, Ohio, Warren, Ohio, somewhere over there in Ohio for the Great American Eclipse. See you boys later.